All right. A little closer. There we go. Hello, everyone. This is John Marshall with a DrillMaster critique video. This is unique. I like this one. All right. So this video is brought to you by my store at my website. I have some used equipment, and I've got quite a few 9.5-foot guide-on staffs left. You have links to my books, and even a link to the Unknowns documentary DVD, which if you don't have a copy, you really need to get one. It's just fascinating. And more books, and more books, and more books. And then we get into the disclaimer and information stuff about my bayonet. And I offer several reinforced dulled bayonets, so you can't cut yourself with them. You can't stab yourself with them. They're a little bit sharper than this, or a little bit more pointed than this. But you can see there's the standard bayonet, unwelded. I don't put my logo on them anymore. And then there's the welded version, and there's this ultra welded version here with the plate, and then it's got welding underneath and on top, and they're really strong. And then the chrome version as well, and then got some wood grips, plastic grips, and then the scabbards. And the scabbards are the ones used by everyone in Washington, D.C. As a matter of fact, the Coast Guard and Marine Barracks Washington use some of the scabbards that I have had in stock. And then chromed bayonets. And again, none of them come with my logo anymore. It just it works out better for many. And then chrome bayonets are used by Coast Guard and the Air Force. And the Air Force Honor Guard drill team and the Coast Guard drill team have purchased the ultra reinforced. Although the ultra reinforced then presents a problem with the bayonet lug, and there's all kinds of things. The best kind of bayonet is to practice with is going to be one that's soft. And that's a little bit difficult to come by. So what's this video about? It's a very short video, but I wanted to play this one first. So let's see this first. So I'm not going to critique this. It's absolutely outstanding and fantastic. The level of excellence is incredible. Now, I can explain a couple of things maybe. Do you know why the inspector moves his head and not his body to look at his hand? Or why he doesn't move his hand up to his head? It's because in the training circular it says that you're to move, you can step to the side, but you're to move your head up and down and not anything else. So now the hand gestures for some of what they do are unique to the tomb guards, but you can see everything is shined. Absolutely everything. You can go to my website, and I'll link to this. You can go to my website and learn about the false information that has been flying around the internet for years. All right, so why did I show that? Because, there we go, because this is Logan Stewart. He sent this in, he made this video, sent it in to me for a critique, and I think this is awesome. I haven't watched the DVD, or haven't watched the video yet, other than to queue it up here. So I'm eager to see this and see what he does. Now, obviously, it's only him. He's not going to be able to take the rifle from the oncoming guard, but he is the rifle inspector. Nice job. That was good. Now, bringing the weapon down, you actually saw the guard there bring it up and then down when bringing it first vertical. Now, you don't have the sights, but you can work with it. That's good. Great thumb position there and opening the chamber. Excellent. Now, what you should have done when you do that, you're actually looking at your fingertips, not necessarily off to the side. That was great. That was great. I'm gonna go back a little bit here. I think you're doing a fantastic job, honestly. Look a little bit unsure. Almost. It had a little bit of an angle too there. Good. That's great. Oh, wow. That was really good. I like that. So I'm going to go back a little bit here. Of course, it's gonna play havoc with me. All right, so the rifle had a little bit of an angle issue a couple times when you were holding it horizontal, and there were a couple of minute techniques that, yep, already did that. A couple of the smaller techniques that you almost had. And it was about here, I think. So when it pops up, we'll look at it again. But overall, I think the level of practice that you've put in here really shows. All right, so there, the open hand. So as the inspector turns the rifle, the hand is open, and then he closes it. It's not a turn it and then open and close. So it's to facilitate the turn. And there's a video, maybe I can find it and I'll link it down below in the information. There's a video from years ago. I think it's the early 90s. It's my favorite technique of the tomb guards. The techniques have changed quite a bit over the years, but this is when they had the really wide leg swing, and they also had a much more ornate, I guess you'd say, ornate rifle manual for changing arms and for the changed situation or sequence that they had right at the guard with the commander there. So I absolutely love that older technique. Years ago, they even had, well before that, I think it was in the 80s or so, unfortunately they had a new commander who said, nope, going straight regulation drill. And they lost all uniqueness at the tomb, and eventually, thankfully, it came back because the tomb guards are an extraordinarily unique American ceremonial drill element that is just them, and obviously you can see that from this video it's something that is looked up to by many across the states. And of course we get some strange comments for them too about why do they look so robotic and all the weird stuff that we don't need to go into. But so it's that the open hand actually facilitates, and the reason why I was getting into the older technique is because you can see the in some of the older technique that they actually use the hand movement to facilitate that. Yeah, you've really paid attention to small details as much as you could, as much as you've been able to understand, and I think you've done just an outstanding job there. And thank you so much for offering me the opportunity to critique that. All right, so um, honestly, I don't know what else to say. I think you did just fine, and I look forward to maybe seeing something else that you've done. So thanks very much. I appreciate it.